Land is called as a resource because it has various economic utilities. Land can be used for agriculture, for building, for construction, as well as for living. Land also supports natural vegetation as well as animals, human life, economic activities, trade, transportation, as well as communication. So it has various activities as well as benefits. Therefore, land is called as a resource. Land or lithosphere has been the basis and the foundation of human settlements. We have practiced agriculture, animal husbandry, forestry, mining, urban development, and various kinds of recreation, as well as they are rich in mineral deposits which are required for various purposes. Land has various relief features or physical features like mountains, plateaus, plains, and islands. 43% of the land that we live on is composed of plains. Plains provide us facilities for housing, for agriculture, for industries, for various other purposes. The other 30% consists of mountains. Mountains provide us with rivers, with perennial flow, as well as for tourism, for minerals, for ecological aspects. So, land has various utilities. What is land use pattern? This is the pattern or the way in which land is arranged or organized. So, a piece of land can be arranged in such a way that we can practice various kinds of activities on it. So, land, how it is properly used, how much land is used for various purposes like agriculture, for forests, for grazing, for pasture lands, for urban development, as well as for recreation, for housing, etc. So, the land, how it is used, depends upon various factors like what is the relief feature of the land, what are the climatic conditions of the land, the soil conditions, the amount of population or the density of population of that region, what is the technical know how, etc. As we have the government data of 2021, from there we can extract information about the land use pattern of India. So, the total land area according to 2021 is around 80.9 million hectares, which is covered by forests. India ranks 10th in number globally in terms of forested area. So, now initiatives have been taken like the Smart Cities mission as well as Amrit to integrate forests as well as infrastructure, that is green infrastructure, with urban development. This has increased the forest covers in India. The largest forest cover in India is found in the Sundarbans. According to the information that we have on land use pattern, around 12.34% is of barren land as well as land which is not suitable for agriculture, where there is no cultivation, no crops can be grown because of the unsuitability of the land. Land can be divided into barren or wastelands and the land which is of non-agricultural use, like they're used for construction, for buildings, for roads, for infrastructure, for bridges, etc. Permanent pastures and grazing lands constitute to around 4.86%. Permanent pastures, which are areas which are designated or kept for livestock ranching as well as for grazing. Livestock like cattle, sheep, goats, and the area is where the fodder crops or even natural grasses grow and herbaceous plants are found which are used for grazing of these livestock and cattle. Fodder crops are the crops which are used for animal farms for feeding the animals. They are not part of the crop rotation or for cultivation which is consumed by human beings. Land under miscellaneous tree crops and groves constitute to around 0.09%. Miscellaneous land which is used for agriculture but not for crops are basically where shelter trees or shelter bells, thatched grasses, bamboos and bushes as well as trees are grown mainly for fuel as well as for shelter. In India, we have around 10.8% cultivable wasteland. Culturable wasteland is that land which is suitable for agriculture, which can be cultivated, but it is not. It is kept vacant or it is kept fallow for 5 years or more consecutively. There can be many reasons for it. Maybe the land is depleted, the soil is not fertile anymore, there is lack of irrigation. So, if we improve the conditions of the land, of the soil, then that wasteland can be converted into cultivable soil and crops can be grown there. By improving soil quality, by using irrigation facilities, by preventing soil degradation, and various other factors. Around 6 to 10% of Indian land is fallow lands. Fallow lands are the lands which are kept bare or nothing is grown there. It is a piece of land which is left uncultivated where crops are not grown so that the soil can replenish. That means they can retain back its necessary minerals. That means that land is cultivable, but it requires some time to regain the minerals and become more fertile so that the farmers can cultivate crops in it. So it is left fallow. But there is a major difference between a fallow land and a barren land. Fallow land is cultivable, it is left vacant so that the soil can replenish. But barren land is a land which is left vacant because nothing can grow there. The crop cultivation is not possible over there at all, it is not fertile. So in India, the total cropped area or the net sown area is around 52 to 53%, where we actually grow crops as well as there are orchards where fruits and vegetables are grown. That is the actual area where the maximum production is obtained.